Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So, goodness, what is going on with my charts? Anyway, uh, right, so I've already got the levels in here. I was just starting to put everything together for you. Now, if you just scroll to the left, you'll see there is quite a bit of interaction here. And this pin bar here is what we were aiming for. You can see it's right there. And if I just scroll a bit more left, you can see there is more structure here. So you're pretty much going back to February to pick up where the levels are. So looking at the price action yesterday, we had a rejection off this 45.85, and the hindsight being the perfect science again. You can see we had an engulfing bar here last week, just below the level, which is typical. Came back onto structure and then aimed for the level. So right now, this has the potential of setting up as a double top. If you look at what the oscillators are doing, you have a look at the top here. You're looking for a break below this pin bar. But for me, it's going to have to be a break and retest of 45.38 on the 8 hour before I'm convinced that we have a bit of a double top in play. Now, what you would be wise to do is just look at the height of that range or double top and then put your level in. And you'll see it doesn't really match up with anything. The closest bit of structure that we have is further down here at 44.64. So earnings seasons has really kicked off this week. So we've had some of the big FANG stocks, Microsoft and Google, both out. No surprises, sea of green in most of the earnings today, or sorry, yesterday and last night, and probably more of the same coming. But we do have the Feds coming out today, and there's a lot of noise about the Feds raising interest rates again. So you can see that happening in the forex market. So the forex market is responding already to a potential Fed's interest rate hike. But we're in limbo here because we've got good earnings coming in, and we're forward thinking in the market. So obviously trying to price in the rate cuts, but they're not coming. Anyway, so looking at the 3 hour, you're going to see pretty, let's just call it a grind, shall we? A grind up the top here. The minute we got here, we got the rejection. We've come back to test some structure here. I would prefer us to be testing a little bit lower. And I'm just going to adjust this because we do have this massive range bar here. So that would make the most sense. That hasn't been tested yet. And that would be 45.64. So trend is up. We should be looking to go with the trend still. But you need to keep in the back of your mind that there is a strong possibility that we are in a topping formation and we are going to be falling. So just have a look at the price action going into the close. We had a pin bar rejection with the confirmation bar. That would have triggered a lot of people short, anticipating that this is actually a double top. And the reality is you've only got a 40% probability of that playing out. So some people would be in small position sizes, and you can see the bulls know that there's only a 40% probability and try to get above that high to trigger stops. It didn't really play out. So at the moment, we are in no man's land. And I think we're going to continue like this today until the Feds have come out. So, if you drop down to the 15-minute, there's not much structure that's here. This area here is probably the best. But you can see we have tested it on the 15-minute. So what you would want to do is just look for the next level that's in that zone. That's going to be right over here. And this is what I'd be looking for. So 45.65 and 45.64. The possibility of us buying off that is fairly strong, but I'd want a really tight stop loss for that. But looking at that 15-minute price action there and the fact that the moving averages are crossed over, I would be very wary of anything at the moment. So yeah, I'm wary of the longs, but I'm not convinced of the shorts. So that basically means just sit quietly and wait for the Feds. and get that noise out the way, and then we can continue, just trading what the earnings are going to be bringing us over the next week. So yeah, so that's just unfortunately another day of sitting quietly and waiting for me. I'm really not keen to get involved in this when the probability of me getting stopped out pretty quickly is there. So I would like sure bet trades. I like making money, not losing money. So anyway, that's it for me. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.